Still is all you.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Turned the corner too fast.
He was definitely going pretty crazy.
Oh.
Nice. And now he's gonna.
Yeah.
Wow, not driving for conditions. That was pretty crazy.
I did not know that guy was
I didn't either.
behind him.
Wow.
Fuel, it's just a complete and utter disaster. So I don't really give Hamas any credit, but I am very happy to share with you all that at least 2 people have been released. Brent, what are your thoughts?
2 people back. They say there's about, new figures from Israel say that there's about 200 hostages still being held in Gaza. More than 20 of them are under the age of 18. Between 10 and 20 are over the age of 60. This is the reports of 2 getting returned safely. They do believe there are a lot of them still alive in Gaza, and, you know.
The consensus among those who think this is fiction is that that number should be higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the fiction. It says the fiction. The number is higher. It's over 500,000. So I did the order.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's over 500,000 deaths per year in the Americas attributed to antimicrobial resistance. This is according to the World Health Organization recent study that they did. So yeah, it's a huge and growing problem. And Bob, I think you're thinking of it kind of narrowly. And sort of like from my perspective, I was like a little surprised.
Thank God. They will hug me and then we get the job. You know, so this is about. So we gave them a good deal, but I mean we also kind of sold the idea that they got a specialty.
You do physical work or just sort of?
Yeah, no, I was the guy that was mixing the cement and the sand and then the water. So I picked up the mixer at the construction place.
I have to warn you. Is that a cop?
No, it's just a car stopped on the road.
You would go.
Hey, what the hell?
God. What the heck?
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Fascinating.
Then at that point I thought, well, I'm going to do 10 push-ups for Arnold and have him comment on it. So you'll have to stay tuned.
All right.
To see
That's
what happens.
The end. You got to hang in there. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Don't pull off. and we'll finish it because we
later argue is this so-called letter of invitation that authorized what happens next. So then we fast forward to January 6th. Of course, the attack on the Capitol happens. As that is going on, sometime between 12:30 p.m. and 2 p.m., in the report they mention that Rudy Giuliani in the January 6th committee depositions talks about phone calls that he's having with a man named Phil Waldron, who's one of the guys who's been kind of involved in these efforts to forensically audit different election systems. And Rudy Giuliani says that they have a conversation about potentially getting more access to voting machines in Georgia. And then we go to around 4 o'clock that same day on the 6th, and the GBI report notes that that's when text messages start being exchanged between Misty Hampton, the election supervisor, who is telling someone, oh yeah, Scott Hall, who again, folks might recognize that name because he's been indicted in Fulton County in connection to this stuff. Scott Hall was messaging, or was on the phone with Kathy Latham, talking about scanning ballots that they, had talked about previously. So then the very next day, that's when Sullivan Strickler, this team that had been involved with Sidney Powell previously, that had an existing contract with Sidney Powell, came down to Coffee County, Georgia. Scott Hall charters a plane that he flies in, and he brings another guy that tags along.